Uh, Welcome, my dear students, to the microwave engineering class. You know that we are discussing about the unit 2, and in the unit 2, in the last session, we have concentrated on the E-plane T, and we have discussed about what is a waveguide junction, what are the first of all, what is the properties of scattering matrix. After that, we have discussed about the what is a microwave junction. After that, we have concentrated on the E-plane T. What is the E-plane T? What is the scattering matrix of E-plane T? And we have studied about the condition. Okay, whether it is whether that scattering matrix is a right or wrong. We have done some derivation here also. Now, you know that E-plane T is also known as series T. Okay, now we are going to discuss about the H-plane T. Now that our today's topic is H-plane T. Now we are going to discuss about the H-plane T. We are going to discuss about the H-plane T. H-plane T, the other name for H-plane T is shunt T. Other name for H-plane T is shunt T. We are calling it as a shunt T. Hope I think you know you got the point that why we are calling it as a T junctions, TEE junctions, because they are looking like a English alphabet T. That's why they are calling as a T junctions. Now, what is a H plane T? What is the difference between the E plane T and H plane T? Here in the E plane T, if you observe the E plane T, the electric field is parallel to the port 3. Here, when coming to the H plane T, the magnetic field is parallel to the H plane. Okay, that is the first difference you should know about this one. Okay, an H-plane T is a three-port waveguide configuration in which the axis of its side arm is shunting the E field or parallel to the H field of the magnitude. Hope you are getting the basic difference. The diagrams is also a little bit confusing. Some students they are writing the same diagram, but they are writing reversely. You just once again you just go through the diagram. Very important. While they are asking the question may be like this: What is a EH plane T? What is a H plane T? And what is a H plane T? And derive the scattering matrix for the H plane T. Now, what is the H plane T? How it will work? What is the working principle of the H plane T? Now we will see it. Okay. Here also we have three arms like E plane T. What is the What is the E plane T? What is the working of E plane T? When I want to give input from the port 3, it will equally divide the energy with out of phase. When I want to give input from the port 1 and 2 with out of phase configuration, then it will add at the port 3. Otherwise it will the energy will cancel. Here what will happen here, it is wave incident in H arm splits in equal amplitudes in phase waves in two collinear arms. Here what will happen, when I want to give energy to the port 3, it will the energy will equally divided to the port 1 and 2 with without any phase shift. That is the difference between the E plane T and H plane. When I want to give energy to the both planes 1 and 2 with equal amplitude, means the energy will obviously be added at the port 3. Okay, Amma, that is the very basic difference between the E plane T and H plane T. Okay, now again here also we have the scattering matrix for the E plane T. Now hope you got the definition of the H plane T. Now here, now we will go derive the scattering matrix of the H plane T. Okay, what is the scattering matrix of the H plane T? Simply we will derive it. Scattering matrix, scattering matrix of H plane T. H plane T. Okay, ma? Scattering matrix of H plane T, or simply S matrix of the H plane T. First of all, first thing what we have to consider? First, what we have to consider? How many ports it have? One, two, three. Three ports means the order of the matrix is 3 by 3. Then we have to write S11, S12, S13, S21, S22, S23, S31, S32, S33. Okay, it's a 3 by 3 matrix. It's a 3 by 3 matrix. First we have to write. Okay. Second one, here port 3, that is a side arm, is perfectly matched to the junction. Uh, port 3 is perfectly matched to the junction. Perfectly matched to the junction. Perfectly matched to the junction. Port 3 is perfectly matched to the junction means what will happen if it is perfectly matched to the junction means what will happen, there is no reflections, then S33 is also equal to 0. Okay, then and then what will happen, that is the first, that condition, same thing we wrote for the same thing we wrote for the E plane T also. And from the symmetry property, what is the symmetry property? Sij equal to Sji. From from symmetric property, from symmetric property, from symmetric property, Sij is equal to Sji, means S12 is equal to S21, S13 is equal to S31, S23 is equal to S32. Okay, that is a another important thing you should remember here. Okay, that is the symmetry property, you know that. And another important condition, due to the plane of symmetry, means due to the H plane, due to H plane, that is side arm, due to H plane or due to side arm, what will happen here? When I want to give input to the port 3, here I want to give input to the port 3 means what will happen? It will equally divide to the port 1 and 2. Then what is the condition? S13 means I am giving input to the port 3, I am just taking output from the port 1. Again, S23 means I'm just giving input to the port 3, the energy is coming out of the port 2. Okay, S13 equal to S23. At that condition, what will happen? That is S13 equal to minus S23 we wrote here. But here, it's S13 equal to S23. Then the S matrix is, then S matrix becomes here. Then the square matrix S becomes like this. S equal to S11, no change. S12, no change. S13, no change. S12, S21. S21 means due to symmetry, that is S12, S22, S23. S23 means that is S13 above, from the above condition, this condition. Again we have S31 from the symmetry, S13. Again S32, that is S23. Means S13, S33 equal to 0. It's perfectly matched to the junction. Okay. Now this is the scattering matrix. Okay, that is the scattering matrix. That is a very basic scattering matrix. Now it becomes like this. Okay. Now from the unitary property, from unitary, you know that from unitary property, From the unitary property, you know that S into S transpose that equal to I. S into S transpose that is equal to I. Means what will happen? Uh, S11, S12, S13, S12, S22, S13, 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 0. Again, again here S transpose means S11, S12, S13, S12, S22, S13, again S13, S13, 0. That is equal to scattering matrix here. That is equal to, sorry, identity matrix 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. Okay, now you just do the multiplication here. Means r1 c1, r2 c3, r2 c2. First I want to do r1 c1, row into first row, first column. Means s11 square plus s12 square plus s13 square that equal to 1, r2 c2, s12 square plus I think second row, yes, s22 square plus s13 square that is equal to 1. That is equation number, you just take 1 and 2. This is equation number 1 and 2. Again, you just do r3 c3. R3 C3 means S13 square plus S13 square. God. Okay. That implies S13 is equal to 1 by root 2. S13 is equal to 1 by root 2. Okay. You know that that is S13 equal to 1 by root 2 we got. From these two equations, shall I write, I think if I want to equate these two equations, 1 and 2, then what will happen here? S12 will cancel, S13 will cancel. We will have a S11 is equal to S22. Okay, that is a another point you should remember here. Okay. Then I think it's time to substitute all values here. We got the values, so we will try to substitute here in the S matrix. Then the S matrix becomes S equal to, again, that is third stage. S11 equal to S11 is equal to, see, here I will do one thing. Yes, S11 equal to S22. Okay, that's okay. Now what I will do is, here I will substitute. Substitute S13 S13 in 1. S13 in 1 means what will happen? Suppose S11 square plus S12 S12 square plus here see here I think using this above condition, this condition is there, no? S13 equal to S23. S13 is equal to S13 value I know, this one, okay. Here S11 square S12 is equal to Where is S1? S13. From equation number 2. Okay, S12 square. Just a minute. That's okay. Yes. From equation number 2. S12. I will take equation number 2. Anything. I will take equation number 2 here. Once if I will take this equation number 2 means, I will take equation number 2. uh, Here, just a second. Did I define anywhere? Sorry. Yes. Just a minute. Yes. Just a minute. Yes. First I will do one thing here. Yes. Yes. I will do here another multiplication. Sorry. Here I forgot to do multiply another thing. Okay. R3C1. I want to do R3C1. Okay. Just take R3C1. If I take R3C1 means what will happen? S13 S13 into S11 plus S13 S12 S12 that equal to 0. That implies S11 is equal to minus S12 or S12 is equal to minus S11. Okay, anything you just take. Now we will get it. Now here what you will do is you just substitute this condition in the equation number 1. Means S11, if you take S12, suppose for example, if you just take, let 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 consider let consider equation number 1. Let us consider equation number 1 means what will happen here? S11 square, you just keep like that, S11 square plus S12 square equal to now minus S11 square. Again, you anyhow it's a that is there now, then it will become S11 square. Then after that we have S13 equal to S13 equal to 1 by root 2, S13 square equal to 1 by 2, that equal to 1. That implies S11 is equal to S11 is equal to S11 is equal to 1 by 2. Okay, that implies S11 equal to 1 by 2. That implies S12 is equal to minus 1 by 2. Dear students, once again, and I want to repeat 1 minute here. Here, hope up to this point clear. R1 C1, R2 C2, R2 C2, R3 C3 clear. Hope you got that S11 equal to S2 to S13 equal to 1 by 2. That one clear. Again, I done R3 C1. Here R3 C1. Means if I done like that means what I will get? I got a condition like that S11 equal to minus S12 or S12 equal to minus S11. I got a condition. From that one, again I have substituted this condition in the equation 1. Then S11 square plus S12 equal to minus S11. Anyhow, it will become positive. S11 square plus 1 by 2 equal to 1. Finally, S11 equal to 1 by 2. S12 equal to minus 1 by 2. We got it. Then the third stage of scattering matrix, scattering matrix is S is equal to S11 means 1 by 2. Again, S12 means minus 1 by 2. S13 means 1 by root 2. Again, S13. Again, S12. S12 means minus 1 by root 2. Again we have S22. S22 equal to S11, means S11 equal to 1 by 2. Again we will have S13. S13 is equal to 1 by root 2. Again we will have S13. S13 is equal to 1 by root 2. 1 by root 2, 0. Okay, that is the matrix we got here. That is the matrix we got here. And then we know that we know that we know that B is equal to S into A. B is equal to S into A. That implies B1, B2, B3. Again, we will have S is equal to 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2, 1 by root 2 minus 1 by root 2, 1 by 2, 1 by root 2, 1 by root 2, 1 by root 2, 0. Again, we will have A1, A2, A3. Okay. Then B1 is equal to A1 by 2 minus A2 by 2 plus A3 by root 2. Again, B2 is equal to minus A1 by 2 plus A2 by 2 plus A3 by root 2. A1 by root 2 plus A2 by root 2. Okay, these are the conditions we got. And like a last what we done, we have to verify whether the scattering matrix is right or wrong for the H plane T. I want to take case 1. You just take any another case also. I want to take case 1. You just take case 2, case 3 also. What is the case 1? When I want to give input to the port 3, it has to divide equally to the port 1 and 2. I have to prove it. Okay, let A1 is equal to 0. I am not giving any input to the port 1. A2 is equal to 0. Again, I am not giving any input to the port 3. Port 2, I am just giving input to the port 3. That's why A3 is equal to something that is A3. Now tell me B1 equal to A3 by root 2. Then B2 is equal to I think again it's A3 by root 2. Proved. It's proved here. B3 is equal to B3 equal to 0. Okay, ma. Means the energy what I am giving to the A3, it is equally dividing to the port 1 and 2 equally. Okay, ma. You just go through it. That is another one. Now, after this derivation, we have a scattering matrix derivation for the magic T or EH plane T. That thing we will discuss in the next session. Hope you got this derivation. It's a simple derivation. If you go through it, means you can easily understand this derivation. Anyhow, I will send the notes, but for your reference here I am just sending to you. You just go through it, Amma. Thank you. We will meet in the next session.